What's up, guys? Justin here, aka mHero25, back at it again with some live duel videos. So what we have right here is me dueling with my Assault Dino deck profile. My Assault Dino deck, dang, I haven't put the profile up yet. With my Assault Dino deck, and I am playing against another Dino player from my locals. Again, this is just us messing around. Of course, locals aren't up. We were just lucky, like our shop was open, so we could play. So I am starting off with 1-for-1, getting into my Side Reflector, activating its effect to get Assault Beast to then activate its effect to get Assault Mode activate. This is so I can go into my Needle Fiber play, but I'm also debating on what to do here. Whew, that was a lot to catch up on. Now I normal summon Archosaur, destroying Giant Rex because dang, if it's not the deadest card when you draw it, to add double evolution pill to my hand. Jesus Christ, Justin speak. Activating Side Reflector's effect to get my Assault Beast on the board. I increase its level by 2. Now I'm linking away to get to my Link Karibo, which is in the wrong spot, Justin. You done goofed it. To link away into my not to my Link Cross, but to my Halki Fibrex to activate its effect to special summon either a YOLO or another Side Reflector, and then I'm going to use its effect. Then I'm going to link away Halki Fibrex to get to Link Cross. I am predicting myself here. I am a little off on the audio, so please forgive me on that. What are you doing, Justin? Stop double checking this play. This is because like my opponent hasn't done anything. I know he's playing Dinos because we've played before, and I was surprised he didn't hit anything yet. So he must. I wasn't sure if he was just holding his hand traps, but he should have done it like at any given point ahead of time before this. Even Nibiru at this point would have been useful, but I'm just checking what can I do here because this is like my only second time playing this deck live. So yeah, doing my Link Cross play, getting 2 tokens, trying to make sure I get the most out of it here because I'm trying to get my my VFD on board, but I didn't have enough material, so I'm going for the Crocosaur to draw 3 more cards, which is freaking fantastic. By the end of this turn, I think I actually end up with 7 cards in my hand. That's so powerful. I'm debating here what to do because there's not much I really can do. So we're gonna activate double evolution pill right here, banishing Giant Rex and one of the Side Reflectors. I'm assuming another Assault Beast to get UCT on board. Yep, in defense mode because I do not want to deal with Lightning Storm, and then summon Giant Rex in defense mode as another free body to pop. From there, since I already used my normal summoned, I can't really do much of anything else. My hand looks like it's just full of monsters and like 1 spell card, and then I pass. My opponent is going to activate Fossil Dig. I'm like, that's cool. Go ahead for it. He's going to activate Misk himself, or add Misk himself. Activate Misk. I have no response, and I'm fine with Dinos being unaffected, because I do not care about Dinos being unaffected. I just want to make sure that his other plays are interrupted when they need to be. So he's reading Archosaur. He's activating its effect. As you can tell, we're both pretty slow players in real life. I'm overly cautious. My homeboy John over here is like, he's still learning the deck, and like there's a lot of steps that go into Dinos. Like if you really want to get the best out of it, you have to master this deck to the best of your ability to even get like a halfway decent board. Like I've been playing with this deck for years and it's still hard to pilot. He sets 1, so it's another pass, and he did not use Archosaur's effect, which has me concerned. So I'm going, during end phase, I'm going to pop his back row just because I didn't know what that was. It was a double evolution pill, and I draw for turn. From here, it's, I don't see how it could not be game here because I have a stronger board than he does. I'm guessing he must have had, double evolution pill already in its hand, because that would make sense, because if you're running it as a 1-of, it sucks when you draw it, but you know, he could have linked it away into Link Karibo or something. I wouldn't even have summoned it. In all honesty, I would have summoned anything else the tuner so I can at least go into Halky Fibrax. Summon another Side Reflector, activate its effect again. Rarely do I ever get this off, rarely. So here's where I'm upset because it has to be level 4, like, because I want to sing into another level 9, but there's no point because I have no, like, the only level 9 I have in my extra deck is Trishula, and that is not useful here at any point. So yeah, just trying to do the most here. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I'm going to link into that to get into Masquerena to get the IP to access Code Talker so I can start popping stuff and just go for game. Because again, like, if he has nothing to block the board, it's pretty much game either way. Yeah, I pretty much overextended there, but it's because I want a definite win. I do need to work on that as a player overall, where I have to not be scared of, like, you know, either... I don't know how to improve that. I really don't. Like, I'm not sure how to improve on, you know, not wasting my resources or, like, doing weird plays just to make, you know, absolute boards. I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a weird game, and, like, trying to be a good player at it is hard. So, if you see me right now, I am siding hard out, because I do this little trick for my Assault mode engine sometimes where, like, if I feel like the deck isn't going to perform well going second, I just totally take out the Assault engine altogether, which has been a blessing and a curse in its own right, because I do get more consistent, powerful hands, but I also lose my turn 1 plays, which could be detrimental if my opponent says you can go first, because that has happened to me before many a time where my opponent's like, yeah, I'll still go second. Like, damn it! I was planning on going first. I was planning on going second this time, you bastard. Power shuffling is hard, as you can see, as I'm struggle bussing here. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. We need to remember to do that new rule where, like, you know, we cut our own decks. So here, my opponent should be going first, because if he's a Dino player, you want to go first. So he's doing set rotation. I believe he's giving me Lost World. And he's playing Diagram himself. So then he'll activate Diagram to destroy a Baby Ceratosaurus. And this is so we can, like, destroy my extra deck, because if at any point in Dinos you can pop Baby Ceratosaurus off of Diagram, you're gonna get 2 Earths in your hand, and then poof, you're just gonna, like, clear that extra deck. God, I missed when Lithosagem was at 3. That was a disgusting deck. If I wasn't broke back then, it would have been fun. Normal summon Baby Ceratosaurus effect to... well, Oviraptor effect to destroy Baby Ceratosaurus to get other Baby Ceratosaurus effect to get Baby Ceratosaurus. You see how complicated that is? Well, then he uses both of them to pop to get True King Almidazad to get, and then to get two other monsters, which is Aolo and Misk. Using Lithos effect to banish 3 cards out of my extra deck. So he's going for Croc, Halky Fibrax, and Link Cross, which are very valid options. He is going to his own Halky Fibrax play, going into Jet Synchron, linking that away to Link Cross to get his 2 tokens. And then I do Token Collector because I was like, nah, you ain't getting nothing here. Again, Token Collector is another good card. In this version of the deck, I did main it just because I know for a fact Halky Fibrax is going to be one, like, the Halky Fibrax and cross play is the most annoying play out there. So to even just, like, interrupt the play, it puts him in a very weird board, because, like, look at this now. If he has the Trishula Icy Imprisonment, he can go into it and make VFD, but that's not the optimal way he probably wanted to go to, because it's still, like, his board's funky now. It's funky if he doesn't already have the card, and if he does, it's still, like, that's a few less monsters than what he wanted to, because he could at least get more resources out of it. So from here, what is he gonna do? Going to activate Lithosagem, Agmanizad to special summon itself, and then he's gonna overlay into VFD. So he runs the full True King engine, which is 1 Lithos, 2 to 1 Agmanizad, activating Jet Synchron from grave, synchroing up or linking up. There should be a link. If he's synchroing, what are you synchroing into? Nope, you can't. Banishing Misk to special... What? what would you special summon here? You've already used its effect. Banishing banishing 3 others. There's only so many plays that you can do with the Dino deck, and so he's banishing 4 altogether. So he's probably gonna get Giant Rex. See, this is where he could have like done a little bit better and like done Trishula, and would have been in a better position and still kept Agmanazad in his hand for another play later on. But it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Who knows? So he's still synchroing into 9 into his Crocosaur. He's gonna draw for 2, which is pretty darn good. We're all still pretty new to this, to these cards. Special summon UCT by banishing Giant Rex and Oviraptor. Giant Rex will then return, and yeah, he's like, no, Oviraptor's still banished. Don't try to be slick there, bud. Yeah, and just making sure Jet Synchron should be banished too. And he passes for turn. He calls a monster. It doesn't really matter. To be honest, I think the smartest thing once the Dino Mirror Match is to call the Dark, so I don't get Oviraptor. Activate Fossil Dig. I should be getting either Misk or... What would I get here? Getting Giant Rex. Oh, what am I doing here? I think... Oh, yeah, I know what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to normal summon here, so that way I can overlay into Baguska and then have him sit. Because even though VFD is live and active, as soon as my turn ends, Baguska will reactivate and put everything back into defense mode, and their effects cannot activate. So yes, he's live. If I remember correctly, that's how we ruled it. But it's still like it's going to give me a turn to get back, because even though VFD can be very, very annoying, it doesn't stop me from playing still. It's not like freaking S0, which is super bad. Yeah. And I'm deciding to leave that field spell face down because I do not want to activate... oh, I guess it's active right now. Cool. Yeah, because I do, like, as long as that stays on the field, he can't activate another spell card, another field spell, so we're hopefully still Gucci on that. He's trying to read Baguska how to break out of this, because it is annoying, because if you can't, like, you either have to wait or you have to, like, move it some other way. So he's trying to figure it out, and it is annoying. Whose arm is that? Someone's just talking mad trash to me right now. He's linking for 4 to get into Access Code Talker, and that is a fair way to get to it. So Access Code Talker, he's going to use its effect to pop my Baguski. And here's where, again, we made another misplay where he did not declare his the boost. So right now, he just... it's still sitting at 23, because I thought he would have said something. He didn't. He said attack for 23. Like, oh, shoot. So he didn't declare. And I know it sounds like I'm a bad Yu-Gi-Oh player, like I'm a bad friend for doing that, but at the same time, like, at an event, I have to, like, be able to, like, I would be expected if my opponent did that to me, like, yeah, that's bad plays on myself. So, on my turn, I'm only facing down an Access Code Talker. I'm trying to figure out how to break through this, so I'm going to activate Misk. And Misk, as you know, is the one card engine for dinos. It's just, like, if you can't DD Crow it, Call by the Grave it, or stop me from banishing, is going off. Is going off. So, first off and foremost, so either I have a baby in hand or I have Oviraptor in hand, which allows me to either get a baby in hand, which will get me to where I need to be. So, I'm waiting for my opponent to have a response. He's saying nothing. Looking at his graveyard to make sure there is no possible interruptions. So, I will proceed with my play, activating Lightning Storm, because I control no cards. Destroy his field spell, activate special summon Pankratops, and again I can still go off. I'm just waiting here. I'm debating, like, because I want to go for game. I don't want to deal with what he has in his hand. I don't know what he has in his hand, but it's dinos. As another person who plays this deck religiously, it's like, it's powerful. So banishing 2 to get into a baby Ceratosaurus, or yeah, baby Ceratosaurus. Giant Rex will come back to the field, and then still haven't committed to my normal summon yet. So pop normal summon Oviraptor effect to search into UCT, because again, like I was big braining hard checking my graveyard. Activate Baby Ceratosaurus effect to pop to special summon Pankratops back from the graveyard. Baby Ceratosaurus effect to special summon another Dino. This one, I think I don't remember what I went into. It was like, what would I go into here? Like a level 1 to go to a 9, but there's no point. The field's already clear. I could draw 2, but what's the point? My hand's not that big. So I think, if anything, I want to Miscellaneous Ceratosaurus to get another body on board, because that way I can use Misk and Giant Rex to overlay into Logia or Dulca, which would be far better. No, I went to Archosaur, so I'm probably going to pop something effective. Oh no Poppy, because our MSR. It's a special summon Link Karibo. Checking grave, so I can also have the amount of dinos I need to special summon. That's why, because I just saw a quick glance at my graveyard. I only have Baby Ceratosaurus and Archosaur in the grave, so I have to banish those two to get this out on the board. And from here, it's just going to be a swift game. It's going to be a 2-0 game, just because look at this field presence compared to my opponent. It's drastic. I have 2 definite interruptions, 1 to stop battle, and then I will overlay into either one of the into the Evilsaurs, and then that's just like, you're done. I'll probably go for Logia just because like an Omni gets better with these small hands, and from there it's game over. Yeah, attack, swing for a game, and yeah, timing this out is never easy for me on these videos, because after a while you can always clearly see when the game is. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. I'm glad to be doing these again. You know, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what I can do better to make this more fun for you. Anyway, this is Justin, aka mHero25, signing out. Peace.